Hello all my beautiful little unicorns and welcome back to my channel. And if this is the first time that you're on my channel, please allow for me to introduce myself to you. My name is Vanessa Somuayina. You know me as the Unicorn Mom, as well as your favorite psychic medium on the internet. To date, I have published 6 of my own tarot and oracle decks. And through my videos, I have shown millions of you how you can create the life of your dreams and finally live how you deserve to live. And today's video is an extremely important manifestation and numerology video that will help you in order to access your highest self. Because in this video, I will teach you something new about yourself. I will show you how to calculate your destiny number. I'll tell you everything about what your destiny number means, and I will help show you how you can use your personal destiny number to live your absolute best life and to reach all of your goals. All right, so let's get into it. Now, you may be asking yourself, Vanessa, what is a destiny number and what does it mean? Why is it so important? Now, your destiny number, as its name already alludes to, is an important number because once you figure out what your destiny number is and you learn to work with your personal destiny number, you can align yourself with your highest purpose and your highest self. You can figure out your strengths and weaknesses to maximize your human potential and also ways in which you can overcome obstacles with more ease than if you didn't know about your destiny number. So your destiny number is really an exquisite tool for you to use on this journey, on this thing that we call life, that uncovers your own personal blueprint for your own personal fulfillment. So this isn't one size fits all. And don't worry, the calculations are extremely easy, and I'll show you how to calculate your destiny number in just a second, and then I will explain each and every destiny number in great detail so you can learn more about yourself. So your destiny number reveals your talents. It reveals who you truly are below the surface. Your destiny number allows you to connect with the parts of yourself that may have been hidden for a long time if you feel like you have not been living as authentically as you want to. If you feel like life has kind of stripped you of who you truly are, learning about your destiny number right here, right now, today will reconnect you to your highest purpose and to who you were supposed to be in this lifetime. Your destiny number describes the divine energy that you bring to this world, and it helps you to figure out how you can safely express all of your talents in a way that completely ignites your career and professional life, but also your love life and all of your platonic relationships and family connections. The word destiny number is synonymous with expression number. So if you've heard of expression number before, it is the exact same as your destiny number. It's just a different way of describing it. This number is a core component of your numerological chart. I have a lot of videos that are all about numerology and how you can unlock your personal numerology in order to unlock the blueprints to your success, because the more you know about yourself and your personal numerology, the more you can use that in order to be as successful as possible and work with your God-given or universe-given skills and talents. Now let's get to the juicy part about your destiny number. You may be asking yourself, how do I calculate this? How do I figure this out? And what makes it so personal? The way that you calculate your destiny number is by writing out your full birth name. And I recommend that you do this either in the Notes app on your phone, but it's probably easiest if you physically write it down if you can. So if you've got a pen and paper, do that right now. Write out your full birth name, but one thing about the destiny number that I have learned throughout the years of working with thousands of individuals is that it is only accurate if you use the name that you resonate with. So for example, if your birth name is Kimberly Ferreira, but you do not resonate with the name Kimberly, you go by Kim, then just write out Kim if that doesn't resonate with you. If your birth name is Jessica Mueller Alvarez, but you only go by the birth name Jessica Alvarez, you do not resonate with Mueller because for whatever reason there is trauma there, perhaps you just don't identify with it, or you don't want to be associated with that part of your family or your history, leave that out. This is your expression number, your destiny number, so it's based on who you are. So yes, it is based on your birth name, but what's even more important than basing it on the name that you were given is the name that you are now using by choice, which for most of us is based on our birth names, but for some of us it might be slightly different. But I want you to know precisely which name to use. I know this can cause confusion. You are supposed to use the name that you love other people calling you by and that you go by on a daily basis and that resonates with you. So since your destiny number represents the path that you are meant to walk in this lifetime, as well as your innate abilities and your potential, lessons and challenges that you are likely to encounter, as well as the impact that you're going to have in this world, this video is truly going to help guide you and understand yourself, as well as give you a roadmap to creating the most successful reality that you can possibly live in through understanding your destiny number and then working with your destiny number rather than working against it. So as already mentioned, what you're going to first do is write out your full name that you go by. We are going to assign a number to each letter, and we are going to be using the Pythagorean chart in order to do this. It's super easy, don't worry, it's very basic math. You won't even need a calculator. I will put the Pythagorean chart right here. Feel free to pause the video in this very moment so that you can write out the letters of your name and assign a number to each one of the letters so you can add up the values of the letters to your full name. I will also go through an example with you so you can understand precisely how this works, so there's no way you will make a mistake within this calculation. So let's say that your name is Emma Rose Carter. What you're going to do is you're going to turn every single letter into a number, and then you will add up all of those values. So Emma corresponds to the number 5 by the time we've done so. The sum of the name Emma gives us the number 14, and what you do with the double digits is that you reduce them to a single digit. So if the double digit, just like with the name Emma, is 14, you're then going to proceed to add 1 and 4 together. So 1 plus 4 equals 5. So you will continue to reduce all of these sums to a single digit. We'll do the same with Rose, that part of the name with the Pythagorean chart. We've got 9 plus 6 plus 1 plus 5, which equals the number 21. And then what we do is we reduce this to a single digit, so 2 plus 1, which equals 3. And we repeat this with the last name Carter as well. As you've noticed, this is someone who resonates with their middle name, so they would do this calculation based on their first, middle, and last name. And Carter, when we add this name up through numerology, results in the number 29. 2 plus 9 equals 11. And I want to make you aware of the fact that 11, 22, and 33, these are master numbers in numerology. So when you encounter a master number, 11, 22, or 33, there is no further reduction to be done. So you're then not going to proceed with 1 plus 1, you're just going to leave it at the number 11. And then we add all of the final numbers together, so 5 plus 3 plus 11, which equals the number 19. 1 plus 9 equals 10. 10 is not a master number. And since 10 is not a master number, we continue to reduce this further. So 1 plus 0, which equals the number 1. So Emma Rose Carter's destiny number would be the number 1. It's the destiny number of leaders, innovators, and independent thinkers. But don't worry, we're going to get into the meaning of each and every destiny number. Now that you have calculated your destiny number, and we also have an example with which you can make sure that you did it correctly. So at this point in the video, you have turned every single letter in your name into a numerical value, and then you added it all up together and reduced it to a single digit, just like I showed you with the example. And now things get juicy and fun. We are going to talk about every single destiny number. I've got the timestamps below in the description box. So what you can do now is scroll down into the description box or to the top of the comment section, click your destiny numbers timestamp, and you'll be fast forwarded to the relevant portion of this video. I also urge you to send this video to someone who you know for a fact would love to figure out their own destiny number and what their name means, because everyone knows horoscopes and star signs, but your destiny number, that's a little more spicy. That's a little something different and far more personal because it's based on your name and the precise spelling of your name. So let's get into it. I'm first going to be talking about destiny number 1. All through destiny number number 9, and of course also master numbers 11, 22, and 33. All right, so destiny number 1, you are the innovator, you are the leader, you are the one who is unafraid to be the first to try something new. As a destiny number 1, you are said to lead entire nations when you're fully leaning into your destiny number's purpose, because you're the type of person who knows how to think big. One thing about being a destiny number 1 is at times it can feel isolating. It can feel just like the number 1, like it's just you. Like you have such a big vision, you have so much to offer, you have so much drive, stamina, and care for this world and where it's going, and also for other people, that it sometimes feels like you're the only one in your friend circle and in your family who's this driven, who's this unafraid to be different, who's this unafraid to bet on themselves. And when put in a situation with people who are small-minded, destiny number 1, you really tend to struggle because then you can't be yourself. And a destiny number 1 that is put in a box and that is unable to just express themselves and who they are is usually going to succumb to some sort of form of depression and some sort of form of just feeling lethargic and like there's no way out. So it is really important that you distance yourself from any situation in which you are forced to be confined or to be put into a little box. That's why destiny number 1 often actually goes on to start their own entrepreneurial ventures and businesses. I have a lot of destiny number 1s that I work with, and destiny number 1 is just the kind of person that values independence, that values authenticity, that isn't here to tell others what to do, but is here to lead, not to teach, but to lead. And it's really important that destiny number 1 stays away from anything that makes them feel as though they are being controlled, whether that is, for example, religion or some sort of financial or educational institution or a group that makes you feel like you can't make your own autonomous decisions. That is not for destiny number 1, because destiny number 1 is a leader, not a follower. So if you've ever felt as though you're really compelled to start something, it can even be a philanthropic cause, it can even be a book club, for example, that is very destiny number 1. Also, as a number 1, you have been different, probably physically, all your life, and it just shows, all right? You've always been the one who's looked different from your friends and your peers, and strangers tend to stare at destiny number 1 because energetically speaking, you're on a very different frequency than the other numbers, and you're a type of person whose energy cannot be ignored. So when you enter a room, people's heads turn. When you enter a room, people don't even need to see that you've entered, and they can feel the presence of your energy. They can feel the presence of someone being here who has not come to play, who has huge dreams and aspirations and understands that life is short, life is ephemeral, and you're going to go for your desires. So as a destiny number 1, do not just dream big, but take action towards it and understand that you are the type of destiny number where once you get the ball rolling on taking action, you are unstoppable. But sometimes there is this procrastination and this insecurity until you get to that point, until you figured out your own personal blueprint that activates in you the unstoppable force that just allows you to take action after action after action and experience success after success after success. So don't be afraid to do so. Know that you've got everything within you that you need in order to be the biggest success that we have seen in a very long time. And don't deny the world of your precious and incredible inspirational energy, destiny number 1. All right, destiny number 2, you are the most amazing partner. Destiny number 2 is the peacemaker. Destiny number 2 works best in tandem with others. As a destiny number 2, you're the type of person who brings a lot of balance to other people's lives. So more often than not, you are the unpaid therapist in the friend group. More often than not, people come to you when they seek for advice and they want a friend whom they can rely on. Also, you are the type of person that others rely on for amazing feedback when it comes to what they can do better with work and how they can be a better person overall. So you have a very inspirational part to you, because no matter what you've been through or how you've been wronged or hurt by the world and other people, you have never allowed that to harden or to callous your heart. You've always still remained a lover. I like to say a lover girly or a lover boy. You've always remained a soft person, and you've always remained a very generous, giving, caring individual, no matter what has been placed on you energetically, spiritually, emotionally. Destiny number 2s are often also the oldest siblings or just kids who have been parentified at an early age, which means that you took over the role of your parents, and perhaps you even took care of a lot of things that grown-ups should have taken care of. You took care of that by yourself because you had no choice. So it's funny when people say destiny number 2, oh, they're like so mature for their age. Destiny number 2 is like an old soul. No, destiny number 2 had to be mature. Destiny number 2 had no other choice. Rather than allowing that to negatively affect you, you took all of the best learning lessons from whatever experience that you went through, and you have now used that in order to be the ultimate glue of every family structure and relationship structure. So being with you is goals, destiny number 2, because you're caring, you're giving, you're a peacemaker. You're never looking to start any issues or arguments when there is nothing like that that's necessary. So you are the type of person that all other destiny numbers aspire to be with, romantically speaking. So it's important that you make the right decisions and that you never forget your value, destiny number 2. Go where you're adored, go where you're loved, because there are so many places in which you are extremely appreciated and where you will see that people actually understand your value and treat you like royalty. Hello, my beautiful destiny number 3. You are the communicator. You are the one who is able to deal well with others. So in group settings, people love to have you around because you keep the group at peace, but also at bay. So when something needs to be done and there is a group of people who need to be able to communicate with one another seamlessly, as a destiny number 3, you have the social skills to make sure that ish doesn't hit the fan. And you are an amazing communicator because the way that you express yourself is so raw, real, direct, but kind at the same time, that people can't help but feel at home when they're speaking to you and when they're dealing with you, because they can tell that your intentions are pure. As a destiny number 3, you are said to be a natural speaker, artist, and singer as well. You are said to be an amazing communicator and teacher. So you turning into a public speaker or into someone who creates this art that is sold worldwide, where a lot of people see what it is that you're doing, that is destiny number 3's path. And destiny number 3 can sometimes struggle to get to the point of breaking through or even feeling comfortable in their path, just as there are a lot of examples for musicians who love doing music, but they never wanted to be in the spotlight. So they, for example, wore like a mask or never showed their face. A famous example for this is Sia. Also, I think The Weeknd didn't want to show his face for a very long time. There are, of course, countless other examples with this. There are a lot of faceless artists. Banksy, for example, is a very, very famous one. And I want you to understand here that as a destiny number 3, it's okay for you to not want to be the center of attention, but at the same time wanting for your talents, your art, and what you're so good at to speak volumes, because you don't need your looks or your face or anything to back up what it is that you're creating. Your creative expression is enough in itself. And the main thing about expression number 3 is that you are meant to inspire through words or art. So don't underestimate the impact that your words and your art have, because you probably are unaware of just how many lives that you have already touched and are still going to completely change. Destiny number 4, you are known as the builder. Destiny number 4 is the builder because you are hardworking, you are disciplined, and you often end up building in real estate and also building companies from the ground up. As a destiny number 4, you are also really good at building YouTube channels, podcasts, and building homes, being quite literally in the building sector, in the interior design sector, and in doing things with your hands. As a destiny number 4, you give people a sense of stability. You give people a sense of a feeling of belonging. And once you are in someone's life, they know where they stand. So as a builder, you are also a creator. But sometimes your creative vision can get lost as you are disciplined and also very put together in the sense of you know what needs to be done, you know when it needs to be done, you've got a timeline. So it can be hard for you sometimes to find that balance between the creative expression and being innovative and being different and not being afraid to try new things. And then at the same time, doing things the way they're quote unquote supposed to be done, doing things to a certain level or to a certain standard without compromising the integrity of what you're building by wanting to bring in creative expression. So it's just like if you're building a house and actually the concrete needs to be poured like this and you have to wait this long and these are the ingredients that you use, rather than gray concrete, you may want to pour sage green concrete. So where do you draw that line between you creating the sage green concrete for this very special house, but then also doing it the way it's supposed to be done and making sure that you're not compromising the integrity of the structure? So that is sometimes the dilemma of destiny number 4, just to put it as a simple example. You may find other examples in your life that make you feel like destiny number 4 is this rock and hard place, but also long-lasting success. So you work best in well-structured environments, but a great way for you to get the most out of your destiny number is actually to create structure in which you integrate time for creativity and for creative expression. So if you work with schedules and itineraries and deadlines and to-do lists, make part of your deadline, make part of your to-do list that you allocate a few hours every single week to pure creative expression, and you can then use that in order to enhance your projects in ways that you never thought possible. So as a destiny number 4, you have the potential to change the entire world, because once destiny number 4 has set their mind to something, it is going to be accomplished. Hello, destiny number 5. You are known as the adventurer, and often destiny number 5 racks up a lot more miles on their travel card in their travel bank than a lot of their friends and family. You are meant to not only seek adventure, but also to go out there and try new things and to see the world. You are the type of destiny number that often does not do well if you just have to stay in one place and in one home. You do really well when you get to switch out environments and when you get to have fresh air, quite literally speaking, but also figuratively speaking. You need variety and change in your life. You're a very freedom-loving, free-spirited destiny number. And it's about time that you give yourself permission to have this freedom, destiny number 5, because that is where you truly thrive. When you're able to just be yourself and when you're able to express yourself creatively in ways that others might be too afraid to do. So, for example, if you love music, the lyrics in your music not having to be kind or conform to whatever type of music that we have out in the market right now, but literally your text being so expressive and different and maybe even a little raunchy that it shocks other people. So as a destiny number 5, you need that space, and often when you create something, it has that it factor, it has that wow moment about it. As a destiny number 5, you need a romantic partner that can keep up with you. Otherwise, it's not going to work out. You need someone who is successful in their own field and in their own career. It doesn't mean that they have to be wealthy or rich. It just means that they have to love what they do, because you are a busybody. You often have a lot going on, and you don't need someone who is just constantly waiting for you to entertain them. You have a lot to accomplish and to do in this lifetime, and quite literally speaking, your partner is going to be your sidekick because you've got the main character energy about you, destiny number number 5, and you are the one who initiates change. And that is also something you should never change, destiny number 5, because you bring so much excitement and realness into everyone's life who's fortunate enough to have you in their lives. Hello, destiny number 6. So you are said to be the nurturer, the caregiver, the one who takes care of everyone. You are like the mom friend of the group. You are the type of destiny number that makes for an amazing parent and an amazing caretaker. So you often end up in professional roles where you are taking care of others, such as, for example, being a nurse, a doctor. Also, lawyers are often destiny number 6s, those who work in a legal field in which they're protecting those who cannot protect themselves. Destiny number 6 also often works with animals as well and the environment. So plants, for example, being a florist or being someone who takes care of foster animals. As a destiny number 6, you are extremely generous with your time and your energy, which is why it's so important that you also make sure that you keep that container full for yourself as well. You cannot pour from an empty cup, destiny number 6, which is why it is imperative that you continue to commit to your self-care even when it's hard, because destiny number 6 is so used to putting everyone else's needs before their very own needs that sometimes destiny number 6 can completely forget to drink, to sleep, to pay their bills, to literally do their own work because they're busy helping everyone else take care of their affairs or helping everyone else do the basic human needs that destiny number 6 isn't doing for themselves. So being selfless is very noble, destiny number 6, but I want to remind you of the fact that you are of the most use to all of your loved ones when you're taking exquisite care of yourself, because that way we can all enjoy your company for the next decades to come, and that way you're not going to feel resentful with all of the love and care that you give, which is so beautiful, which is so heartwarming, and we want to see you thrive as well. So destiny number 6, accept help, accept sleep, accept relaxation. Take that relaxation time for yourself and don't feel guilty about it. You too need to recharge and pour back into yourself. Destiny number 7, you are known as the seeker, the intellectual, the one who is able to see through conspiracy theories. Destiny number 7, you are mysterious, you are one of a kind, and you always want to get to the bottom of things. You always want to uncover new and old truths. You are the type of person who will leave no stone unturned once you need to get to the bottom of either whether someone told you the truth or not, whether it's this new theory that you're obsessed with, whether it's manifestation, quantum physics, learning your destiny number, or something about your astrology sign. Perhaps you also really want to learn something about geology. You want to learn about plant medicine. You want to learn different yoga asana, breath work, and so on, neuroplasticity. Once you're into one of these topics, you go deep. You're not one to just skim the surface. So small talk is something that destiny number 7 is completely allergic to. If someone is trying to do small talk with you, you will literally zone out. You will literally disassociate. Because as a destiny number 7, you only know depth. You've never been the kind of person to engage in all of this little chit chat that doesn't really lead anywhere, because you are actually a destiny number that thrives off of depth and truth, that thrives off of actually figuring out how things work and then applying it. Like once you figure out how money works, how real estate works, all of a sudden you're doing that yourself. All of a sudden you're making millions. All of a sudden you own a lot of real estate. All of a sudden you are completely transforming your life based on the things that you have learned in theory and that you went so deep into. Destiny number 7 often becomes extremely successful, and that's not just because you go out and you do and you take action. It comes from a place of deep introspection and knowing thyself, and then applying that knowledge where it suits. You are the definition of working smarter, not harder. Many destiny number 7s are said to be lazy, but actually you're not lazy. You just don't want to spend all of your time working yourself to the bone. You like to relax, you like to sleep, you like to be pampered, you like to go to the spa. Why would you not work smarter and have more time to do that and enjoy and live your life and spend time with friends and family? Why would you not do that if it's a possibility? If there is a possibility to do things with more ease and less friction, you'll do it. So you're also a master manifester. So as a destiny number 7, that is your superpower. Destiny number 8, you are said to be the powerhouse in business. As a destiny number 8, you have the number of abundance, because especially also in Eastern numerology, the number 8 is a number of supreme abundance. If you put 8 onto its side, we get the infinity symbol, right? And the infinity symbol is the symbol of abundance, of limitless abundance. Destiny number 8 is that of someone who is extremely generous, but also someone who isn't afraid to show a side that is very direct, that knows what they want within business. You often sign the biggest deals and contracts that give you the most financial gain, and destiny number 8 is said to be destined to live a life that is affluent. Destiny number 8 is destined to live a life that is financially free, liberated, where you have all of the things in the earthly realm that you could desire, and where you then start to question your relationship to the material realm and you delve into more spiritual depth. So destiny number 8 is really a very prosperous number for you to have as a destiny number. So congratulations being here and being a destiny number 8, because what this truly means for you is that you will live a limitless existence where you go deep into material realm and professional and financial success, but you do the same spiritually as well. And when you have that, you have the ultimate combination of freedom with your time, your finances, but also freedom with your body, mind, soul, and with everything that's going on an internal landscape. And that frees you from the confines of feeling as though there is an area of your life that isn't working out for you, because destiny number 8 is a number of prosperity. It is a number of winners, of successful people. There's no other way to put it. That is your destiny number, and you are destined for financial success and authority. There's no other way to put it, destiny number 8. You are drawn to money, and money is drawn to you. As a destiny number 8, the future is truly bright. Destiny number 9, you are known as the humanitarian. As a destiny number 9, you are extremely compassionate, and you often end up running organizations that are philanthropic. As a destiny number 9, you see the world as a whole. You see how everything is interconnected. You don't separate people based on their race, their social standpoint. You don't separate people based on their economic or educational background. You see potential in everyone and everything. And as a destiny number 9, that makes you an extremely beautiful individual to be around, because everyone feels heard and seen. And as a destiny number 9, you too understand when people want to hear and see you. You don't take everything personally. You are extremely mature. As a destiny number 9, you have always been wise beyond your years. You've always been extremely ahead of the curve, and you've never pedestalized material belongings and money above activism, caring for others, and true human connection. And that is what makes destiny number 9 often more successful than they think they will be professionally and financially as well, because you don't focus on it, but you put your heart and soul into all of these different undertakings that help other people, into all of these philanthropic causes, into everything that you're doing creatively, because you know, if I create, for example, this art, it's going to touch so many people. These songs are going to uplift so many human beings. If I create these YouTube videos or I do this podcast, it's going to help potentially millions of people find inner strength, find courage, find the ability to be their best selves. So because you have this huge vision of helping others, often money and finances, it just happens to be stable and successful for you because you're so focused on being the best, on helping as many people as possible, on being charitable. Everything else just comes with ease because the universe has no other way than to fulfill the other desires that you may need, because your purpose is so much larger than to just go to a job, come home, have dinner, watch TV, sleep, and then repeat the next day. You have so many more things to accomplish, so many more places to go. You often visit far more tropical places than other people. You work with more animals and humans than anyone else within your family and close proximity to you, because it is just so easy to connect with destiny number 9. So destiny number 9, never forget what a beautiful person that you are inside and out, and never forget that thanks to you, so many people on this planet have food, have drinking water, have shelter, thanks to people like you who think the extra step and who go the extra mile to help others as soon as they can. So whenever you are stable enough in your life, you go on to help other people, which is what makes destiny number 9 an amazing philanthropist and someone that we all should look up to. Master number 11 is that of the visionary, the intuitive, and it also is connected to psychic abilities. As a master number 11, you intuitively know when something is about to happen. You intuitively know right from wrong, and you intuitively know if someone is not telling you the truth. This is an amplified number of the master number 1 as well as the master number 2. Why this amplifies the meaning of master number 1, it's like a supercharged master number 1, is because we have double 1. And then 1 plus 1 obviously equals 2, which is why we've got master number 2 amplified within this as well. So I recommend that you watch master number 1 as well as 2 in order to learn about yourself as a master number 11, because you are a combination of those two master numbers. As a master number 22, you are a leader and you are a family builder. The number 22 is an amplification of the number 2 because we've got the number 2 that shows up double, and then 2 plus 2 equals 4. So what you're going to do, master number 22, is you're going to tune into master number 2 and master number 4 and combine those two together, because you are not to be explained within one master number. You are a combination and an amplification of master numbers 2 and 4. So click those timestamps. Master number 33, you are the master teacher. You are the type of individual that ends up literally at Harvard Business School teaching classes. You are the type of entrepreneur that goes from barista to billionaire. You are a teacher in your field because you have this supreme connection to not only working hard and working thoroughly on your craft, but you also are luckier than most when it comes to getting amazing opportunities that flow your way. Your number is an amplification of the numbers 3 as well as 6, because obviously we have double 3, so you're going to want to tune into the explanation of the destiny number 3 and then also the number 6, as 3 plus 3 equals 6. You are a combination of the number 3 and 6 and those personality traits. As a master number 33, you are not one-dimensional. You are meant to teach us how to be better people. As a master number 33, you have a very important role of leading humanity towards its greatest success and innovation. So master number 33, tune into the number 3 and into the number 6. Combine the number 3 as well as the number 6. Watch those two and know that as a master number 33, you are an amplified version of those base vibrations in numerology that you are made up of. So tune into those two numbers in order to learn more about yourself. I hope that you enjoyed learning and uncovering your destiny number, and I'll catch you during one of our upcoming videos together.